So hey everyone and welcome back to the vlog. So we have just checked out and we are on our way to the next town. So the weight on my back is a little bit heavier than when we first left. Why? I really have no idea. So let's pack the car and let us go.
Reduce speed ahead.
Okay, you have a center, you have a round stuff, which I believe it is like in Alba, because the round avenue, it is where you had the wall in the past.
Okay.
So we just arrived in the town of Asti and I'm about to get run over by the truck. But so we have a church that we're gonna go into that is right in front of me. So it's this one right here. And yeah, so let's cross the road because then it will be easier to go to the other side. And yeah, so that's where we're gonna go to first. So this is the bell tower. In the olden days, people would had to walk up all the way to like ring the bell physically. Now everything is electronic. Look at all the restoration they have to do. Look at inside this church. Wow. In Italy, you can tell how rich the church is by the inside of the church. The baptism fountain is there. They still celebrate Mass here. This is now a church here. And then we'll be arriving straight into the piazza. So we are just arriving at the cathedral. Look at this. You really can see how rich Italy is in the 1900s. It's just sad that today in Italy, at least 80% of the church in Italy closed their doors and never open ever again. Can you imagine if you're gonna go into the doors of those churches that is permanently closed? What kind of artifacts you find in there? Whether you find anything in there. You see the inside. How they managed to reach the top and paint the very top in those days without cranes. So this is the plaza, and this is supposed to be where the castle is. I was told there's only 10 of this tower left. We're going to continue walking down this way. This is the kind of town that you won't expect. This is not a tower, but the only difference is that this tower, people are living in it. Most of the tower are actually abandoned. Not abandoned, but it cannot be used, technically. Then outside it is that church right behind there. You really can see that the side of the building is much older. So right behind this door, they say it is supposed to be a crypt, and I'm curious because usually a crypt is inside the church. So I'm wondering what crypt that is, because it is just a building by itself. It doesn't have resemble a church at all. Look at how they managed to cut this block of wood and managed to keep it in perfect shape. This is the old wall. The old, I think this is part of the wall as well. Oh, it's a column. Yeah, that's what I believe. And this is the old flooring. And we are technically in the basement. So this is the foundation of the church. We're basically in the crypt of the church. Alright. Look at the stones and the pillars. If you come and visit, you need to be very careful of the floor. Wow. This is really impressive. Look at this. So we're doing a special program by showing the extremely old cars.
where it's coming from, the one we have at home.
We have to take 3 days to fix the car.
Ritornare a casa per la moglie? No, no. No, la moglie al mare con la figlia. Lì abbiamo 7 mesi.
Vediamo le facciamolo una con questa. La via che ci facciamo vedere.
Chi la compra? Sì, sì. Più giacchelle. Se lo puoi aprire il figlio di quelli di Biella, sai come si chiama?
Metti qua e non so, riesci a fotografare. Poi adesso sei un po' al sole, però poi le vedi, tu inquadri le scatta, poi dopo vedi.
And then we have another old car. There's a BMW.
Yes, this is what I say. I'm hinting at that, yes. But that's beau, ça.
This
Very big.
So that's nice.
Imagine it's double the size.
Yeah.
Attends. And this one is tomato, I believe. But without the center part. So we are just done with lunch. And apparently we were told we missed a statue that is not far from the bar that we were just at. So we're gonna go by to see the statue. So we are stopping in the museum because I've understood we already seen the statue. Look at that. Wow. I don't see how I'll be able to live in a house like that. This is, let's see. Jesus and the 12 apostles. Where on earth is everyone? This looks like a fashionable. But doesn't look like it either. These are all the medals for like a soldier will earn. Look at that. The paint painting on the ceiling is gorgeous. And these, I believe, are all the names of someone. Wow. Isn't this amazing? The portraits of them all. The red room. Look at this. If I had these at home, I would forget which drawer I put all my jewelry in. So what is left of the house? Is that my ruins? So we just arrived at Nev, and they seem to have disappeared off somewhere, but that's fine. And we're gonna walk around a little before we head back to the ice cream shop. This is so picture perfect.